The next aspect of our SEO widgets that I want to cover is something called structured data. Now, it's important to understand what structured data is and to understand how this testing tool that we've included on many of the widget panels works. So what is structured data? Based on Google's guideline here, it's a standardized format for providing information about a page and classifying the page content. So what we're doing is we're placing some code in the header of the website that's going to break down into various categories and tell Google more about this website. So the categories could include something like a phone number. It could include a logo or a link to a logo. And that's how structured data provides the information to Google in a clear and easy to understand way. Google doesn't need to scrape your entire website and try and figure out what you're telling it. It can just use the structured data and read it perfectly and easily. So one thing that we've included on all of these SEO widgets that use structured data, and I'll just jump into a panel on one of the widgets, is there's a link to the structured data testing tool. And if I click on that, it'll bring you to this page that says structured data testing tool. In here, we can enter a URL. Let me just grab this link and I'll drop it into the structured data testing tool and I'll click run test. And it looks very technical and code-like, but basically what it's doing is it's taking the output from the site and the code and it's showing you what it's interpreting. So it says, here's the URL of this page. Here's the name of this page. Here's the image we're supposed to reference and the logo and the price range for perhaps this is a product page. So this is a way for you to just kind of inspect and see how Google is interpreting all of the things on your site. That's what the structured data testing tool is for, and you'll see that link on several of our widget panels throughout this pack. You don't need to test your structured data every time, but it's a good way for you to have a quick summary of what your pages are telling Google. In our next video, let's get started with our business listings widget.